Alright, y'all, welcome back to my stream. We're going live again for day 2 of coverage. Alright, y'all, So, we have severe weather and tornadoes. We've had tornadoes all morning. I just couldn't go live for it because I was in school, but it started all the way over here this morning. Moved through southern Alabama, Georgia. We have a tornado warning for Atlanta, Tallahassee, and now it's right here. Actually, all the way up, we had one up in Virginia, where another famous YouTuber was under a tornado warning in Martinsburg area. So right now we have a tornado warning here in North Carolina and northern South Carolina for a waterspout coming on shore. This does have some pretty tight rotation offshore, so if you're in North Myrtle Beach, Shadaloa, Carolina Shores, Sunset Beach, and Holden Beach, you need to be in your shelters and away from windows. If you don't have a basement, get inside to the most interior room as far as you can, away from any sort of outside wall. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how I can do it without. There you go, Skywatchers. Um, we also have a tornado warning over here that expires in 12 minutes, but it's for Orangeburg, St. Matthews, Brainburg. There is school still in session in these areas, so this is pretty dangerous. We also have a very tiny tornado warning along the coastline down here in Georgia that is actually observed now. So we do have a tornado on the ground with this one in Georgia. We also have one for a college town of Gainesville, Florida. Can't really see it. It's kind of in a radar hole. We also have storms now starting to make their way on shore near Tampa Bay. These storms you will have to watch. This special marine warning does say hazards, waterspouts, waterspouts. So those will be coming on shore probably within the next half hour, maybe 45 minutes. Um, so we're gonna have somebody join. Hello, Gabriel, can you hear me?
Okay, the Sea Island does not appear to be tornado, does not appear to be tornadic anymore.
Alright, so that's good. Um, oof, today's been active. I was just watching it during school on Arctic radar, and I was just like, holy lord. We've had tornado warnings from this exact storm system in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, even Virginia. So tons and tons of states have had some type of tornadic alert, and we're only going to keep getting more throughout this outbreak.
All right, I had to leave the YouTube
Yeah, that's fine.
stream. I had to leave watching it because I can't hear myself and watch.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't hear myself speak. So
Yeah.
if you're in Sea Island, remain in your safe space. This
Oh,
tornado warning will end in 10 minutes.
I actually have a grandparent almost in a tornado watch, um, in Florida.
One of one of my friends, his dad's under a tornado warning in South Carolina.
Oh, really? Is he in his shelter?
I don't know. My
Um,
friend doesn't live there.
Also, school is still in session, I'm pretty sure, in most of these areas. So,
And one of my
that,
friends, uh, he his school was not in session because of the 10 significant.
hmm, it makes me think a lot of these schools are closed, probably. Okay, they just shrunk down the tornado warning in South Carolina to not include, bam, anymore. So it's just Orangeburg, St. Matthews, Ellery, and Rossville. Rossville.
Oh, there's a new tornado warning for North Myrtle Beach again, but Carolina Shores, Longwood, Shallot, Ocean Isle Beach.
If you are in this region, if you are in this tornado warning right now, I'm gonna show you all this. If you're watching, I'm gonna show you guys the cities. If you are in any of these towns right here that they mention, you need to be all these towns right here. You need to be in your shelters now.
My friend's dad lives in Little River.
Is that in here?
Yeah, that's in the. Holy! Look at that green CVS. That's a strong water spout.
It's just near North Myrtle Beach. Oh Lord, I just got a new scan. Oh, that's a strong one.
If that goes, if okay, yep, still a strong water spout.
Um, okay, they canceled the tornado warning in Gainesville, Florida. So if you're in Gainesville, you can get out of your shelters now.
In about like 5 minutes. Just
Yeah, I would just wait like
because
5 minutes just in case they reissue one.
because tornadoes like these can just pop up and go away and pop right back up.
I'm watching this line of storms coming into Tampa, making sure there's no rotation areas near there. Because Tampa would. It seems like a lot of these are targeting major cities. We had one for Charlotte, we had one for Atlanta, one for near Houston, Tallahassee.
Dude, I was asleep whenever that PDS. Well, I woke up right after the PDS was canceled.
You mean for Panama City?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was up. I was just getting up, and then I checked Radar Omega. I was like, "Holy Lord, there's a PDS."
first PDS of the year. And
Yep,
sadly, we've had our first tornado fatality of the year, multiple today.
and we're probably gonna get more as we get more reports in.
Yes, there's been fatalities in Georgia, no, in Alabama and in North Carolina this morning into afternoon.
It has been
But
they put out a notice from my school that said there's a chance of us getting a delay or off tomorrow because 2 to 3 inches of rain plus a local amounts of up to 4 plus all the snow melt.
that can freeze over.
I'm not sure if it's gonna freeze tonight. Let me check my phone. I'll tell you what the low tonight is. The low tonight is gonna be
New
43.
tornado warning. New
Yep,
tornado warning for Union County. This
North.
includes Cameron, Orangeburg, and St. Matthews in North Carolina. Oh, this is just an extension of the old other one.
I just got a new tornado warning in North Carolina for Marshallville. So if you're in Marshallville, heads up, get into your shelters immediately. We've had several tornado fatalities.
And
We don't need another one.
the hook is falling apart, but I see why North Myrtle Beach is under the warning because of this cell it's about to get onto land. Hook seems like it's falling apart, but
There's still rotation in it. There's still very strong rotation.
yeah, they're still very strong.
So sometimes the hook looks like it's falling apart, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be some very strong rotation in it.
They decided to keep this tornado warning, so
Wait, what National Weather Service is this? Wilmington?
oh, National Weather Service of Jackson has uh tweeted saying Sea Island is no longer it was never confirmed. It was an error on their end.
All right. So we never
Treated
actually.
as it was a confirmed tornado.
So we did not actually have a tornado here in St. Simons, Georgia, but it's still you still have to treat it like a tornado.
Treat
Still
it like
treat it
any other
like it's
tornado.
treat it as like it's on the ground.
Cordova is no longer under that one tornado warning with St. Matthews and Orangeburg.
Um, so right now we have four tornado warnings: one in Georgia, two in South Carolina, and two in North
Oh, that
Carolina
that hook's redeveloping.
on the water spout.
That yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
All right.
I can see it. The hail
Just
core is
pit.
now going on land.
Is it getting choked out slightly
Hmm?
by like hail? Did hail choke out a tornado?
Maybe a bit, but there's not really hail on the storm. So,
Then my CC is very contaminated.
well, there wouldn't be any CC over water because there's no debris.
Yeah, that's why I said it's contaminated.
Yeah, there's definitely probably contaminated, but there's still definitely rotation, and it's about um it's about 5 miles off the coast, so it's not far. Um, so if you are in North Myrtle Beach, Carolina Shores, Sunset Beach, Orange Hill Beach, Shalaloe, I'm not pronouncing that one correctly though. And let me just pick another one. Little Prong. You need to be in
All
your
right.
shelters immediately.
This now has a green tornado vortex signature.
All right. I mean, I'm using Radar Omega, so I can't see that, but you have GR2.
So I informed you.
Um,
Green tornado vortex signature right there, but very strong rotation.
I check on that tornado warning up there in North Carolina, that one near Charlotte, and I don't think we have much on there. But dang, all the way up into Richmond, Virginia has a tornado watch. Just south of
All
Richmond.
it.
Richmond, just south, the county just south of Richmond has a tornado watch. So that tells you how big of an area we have that is under a fire from
New
tornadic
tornado
storms.
warning.
Yeah, I just saw that come in. All
It's
right,
an extension of the last one. If
we
you live
just
in Cameron, Lone Star, Pinewood, and South Sumter, you should be in your safe space now.
um okay, so we have that a new one
Yeah.
for South Carolina, like that continuation. So I'm just
The one
showing
I'm
them.
the one I keep going back to is the North Myrtle Beach in Atlantic Beach.
We have a radar site like in the direct path, so we're gonna be getting some
Yeah.
good readings from that.
Atlantic Beach, North Myrtle Beach, Cherry Grove Beach, Little River, Sunset Beach. Make sure you are in your safe space. Get to an interior room, lowest level if possible.
Oh, it's getting stronger as it's getting towards the coast. This is
Yeah,
not
it's
good.
spring.
This is not good.
Okay, two, two tornado warnings have been allowed to expire.
Alright, so now if you're in Orangeburg, you can get out of your shelter. St. Matthews, you can
Nope,
also get out of your.
Orangeburg is still in it. Orangeburg is still in it.
No, they're not. They're not on Radar Omega.
Uh, I was looking at Orangeburg County.
Oh, downtown Orangeburg, we'll say.
Yeah,
is out
downtown
of it.
Orangeburg, you are able to get out of your safe space. Okay, it's arriving on land.
I wonder if somebody's. I wonder if somebody's gonna report this. Where's Vince in all of this?
It,
He's still
it
all
looks
the.
like it looks like it's just severely weakened.
I still see a decent couplet, so maybe mine's a little off or something.
Okay, new tornado warning for Marion County, Florida. This includes Riddick, Lowell, Spar, Martell,
Okay,
Kinder.
we are in a radar gap. Come on. We are literally in a radar gap. There's no close radar to this. I
This
guess
tornado
I
will
guess
be
I'll
on land
use
in the next
Tampa.
5 minutes. If it if there is an okay, I saw just a big ball of blue and that scared me. You guys here need to make sure you are safe.
If any of these tornadoes, if we mention any of, if we mention your town, that means you need to be in your shelters. Because we're not,
Yes.
we usually mention severe thunderstorm warnings, but right now we're only mentioning tornado warnings. Because right now we have a strong line of severe thunderstorm warnings from all the way up near Richmond, Virginia, all the way down through South Carolina, through North Carolina, through Georgia's coast, through central Florida, all the way over to the Gulf of Mexico. And this is all just going to be punching east. It's just going to be punching east fast
Okay.
as well.
Okay. I think it's updating, and I need to DM you real quick.
Um, let me check. Which storm? Can you tell me which storm? The Myrtle Beach one?
Yeah. If it is, don't mention anything right now. Wait till it's confirmed.
It could definitely be a possible.
Okay.
It's definitely could be a possible one. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it's possible because
I'm just waiting.
it's pretty much in Sunset Beach, and the area matches up to it. So
If you live in Sunset Beach, if you live in Little River, if you live near Charlotte, near the radar site, make sure you are in your safe space. This tornadic storm will head directly over you guys. Okay, new
um,
update. It's still persisting with that area I talked about.
yeah, it definitely is persisting still.
I'm
With
just waiting for I'm just waiting for the tweet to come out because I don't want to like scare people. So if you live in this, if you live, okay, wait, is that a new tornado warning in South Carolina? No, Florida. All these tornado warnings expire in 25 minutes.
yeah, they all do in fact expire in 25 exactly minutes.
Okay, update coming in, and they're still keeping this tornado warning as radar indicated.
Um,
That's a yellow TVS.
Come on, Radar Omega, you can update. We're getting a lot. I'm getting a lot on Radar Omega. I'm getting a ton of damaging wind reports just in central Georgia and North Carolina. So those areas must have been easily the strongest areas.
All right, we cannot operate off of correlation coefficient because that's too close to radar. It's contaminated.
Yep. So we have to go velocity.
I'm looking at
And even that is a bit more contaminated now.
yeah. I'm gonna go at 0.5. 0.5 is contaminated.
I'm just gonna use resolution. Reflectivity.
This storm is now like it just went over that area. It's tornado warning is still in effect. It's heading right for Longwood. This is moving more north than expected.
Um, Sunset Beach. You are still under this tornado warning. It is pretty much going right over you guys in Sunset Beach. So if you're in Sunset Beach, you need to be prepared. You need to be in your shelters. Even if, say you're in a hotel, get to the interior bathrooms that they have in like the lobby. Get into one of those. Can't also cannot just abandon this one down here in Florida, but it's kind of in a radar gap. This one is just north of Osceola.
That is a red TVS.
Which one? Which one?
Uh, the Sunset Beach.
Oh. Ugh, it's too close to stupid radar site.
Okay, tornado warning for Marshallburg, North Carolina. That's a continuation of the one that's been going on. I'm wondering if the National Weather Service is going to confirm this or if it's going to stay indicated. But that's a red TVS right there.
Yeah, so when red TVSs mean it's if you're watching and
There's,
you don't actually know what.
hey, mute my mic real quick if you can. If you can't, I have to.
Yeah, can you? Can you do it?
Yeah, I'm
I
about to
don't know
pray.
how.
I'm
Um.
about to pray.
Shoot.
There's 4 in right there.
Yeah, this is bad. If you're in, can you keep scanning Twitter just in case?
I am. I get a new update in 10 seconds. But it is a bit too close to radar to be precise. Okay, no new update with this.
Okay, so also have the can't forget about this really tiny one over here near Marshallville, Sturridge Crossroads, Alien
Yeah,
Crossroads.
go cover some others real quick.
We also have this one over here for Orangeburg County, including Pinewood, Ellery, north side of Manning, south side of Sumner, Wedgefield. So that is for another 19 minutes. So that's how long you. So say you should stay in your shelters for about another 25 minutes if you're up there. Florida, this one also ends in 19 minutes, but stay in your shelters for 5 minutes after. About. That's for another 19 minutes. And then the Myrtle Beach one, we just got a waterspout report. A waterspout
Myrtle
report.
Beach.
Waterspout observed offshore Windy Hill Beach. Train
Yep, I see
spot.
that.
Train spotter. So Windy Hill Beach, if you guys are watching, is like right here. So they probably reported it when it was like right here. So that was like right here. It probably lifted by the time it got to shore, but just in case, if you're anywhere in this tornado warning, please stay in your shelters. Also, um, we can't forget about the large line of storms that goes all the way from middle of Virginia,
Central Florida. From
all
Central Florida all the way up to Central Virginia.
from almost
And this is gonna
off the coastline of Florida all the way up into central Virginia. This is a large line of storms.
this has
Producing
been a 2-day event that produced tornadoes in
in
Louisiana. They produced tornadoes in Texas, Alabama, Georgia,
Mississippi.
Florida. There was a PDS in Florida.
So,
Nowadays, these tornadoes.
so we've had two, like three in Texas, two in Louisiana, uh, like one in, I'm pretty sure in Mississippi on the border, like several in Alabama, several in Florida, several in Georgia, several in South Carolina. Virginia even had a tornado warning earlier today. Um, that famous YouTube, more on the famous side YouTuber TRG was actually in a tornado warning, but um, okay. Um, so we have one tornado warning currently in Florida, zero in Georgia currently, two in South Carolina, and two in North Carolina. We have
Okay,
tons
that
of.
TBS is now gone.
It's what gone?
Yep, it's gone.
All right, that's good. So we,
Does that mean the tornado is gone?
yeah, that doesn't mean that's gone. The TVS is gone. That's radar indication. And we just got a new mesoscale discussion for mesoscale number 36 for this region. Actually, speaking of it, it says the supercell tornado threat is increasing into this afternoon. Bands of supercells have started and matured as they move into the warm Atlantic waters. Very strong shear, 68 knots per CHS, 18Z, rock cob, and vortice rich low level air mass with 477. Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm pretty much gonna say summary is supercell activity is gonna increase in this region and tornado threat as these cells move onto land in this area of land that I just highlighted is going to increase. This area is going to increase as we go through the evening hours. In as late afternoon into evening hours. Also, we can't forget that we have a whole winter storm side of this storm where we are getting almost a foot in parts of Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, northern Missouri, while we have southern Missouri into Arkansas, upper
It's
Michigan.
Missouri, not Missouri. Oh, new post from.
A new tornado warning? What?
Yep, tornado warning continues for Hacksville, Privateer, Wedgeville, and Cherryvale in South Carolina.
All right. Yep. That's this. Oh, jeez. That's this warning right here. Jeez, that was a bad circle. That was this warning right here. Oh my God! What is it glitching out or something? Yeah, it's glitching out. Right there. That's that tornado warning right there.
Google the maps. I will be right back.
All right. That is fine. Um, so as of right now, we have this radar indicated tornado warning. Tornado radar indicated up there. Radar indicated here in South Carolina, and radar indicated here just north of Osceola, Florida. Now we will be getting these storms off the coastline near Tampa and stuff coming in. This will bring the tornado threat into Central Florida, such as Orlando, Lakeland, Tampa, Cape Coral, Fort Pierce, Palm Bay, Daytona, Spring Hill, Clearwater beach towns. Even Disneyland is right here. They're in the threat. Um, we have tons of people under the gun from this storm system, all the way from, well, this one section of the storm system, all the way from North Carolina and Virginia to South Carolina to Georgia to Florida. Um, and then, so states right now that are being affected by this storm system, there's another one coming in, but this one, Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, Illinois, the whole entire Midwest is being affected. The whole entire Northeast is gonna be affected. Every state in the Southeast got affected. All these mountain states are getting affected. Were affected already. So we have a
I live in
large
the southern part
area.
of Missouri,
What?
and I live in the southern part of Missouri, and I have gotten an inch of snow.
Yeah, so you're near
It's just been
Springfield.
falling all day.
You're near
Yeah, it's been
Springfield.
falling all day long.
I could actually check the winter weather radar. It looks like it's gonna maybe, depending where you are, it's gonna be ending soon.
Oh, there's a new
Um,
tornado one in
oh,
North Carolina.
oh yeah, for just north of Fayetteville. So another city's metro region under the gun. Fayetteville. You guys need to be into your shelters if you are northwest of Fayetteville in Spring Lake, Linden Oaks, uh, Rareford. Um, that's all the towns I can. And the northwest side of the Beltway,
Did you cover
Fayetteville.
the North Myrtle Beach water spout
Y-
observation? There was an observed water spout offshore of Windy Hill Beach.
Yeah, I saw that. And we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for that storm.
And
Um,
there's a new tornado vortex signature for that storm off the coast of Myrtle Beach again. A new storm. Way off the beach.
oh.
Close to Georgetown. That has a lot of
Okay,
damage.
a new tornado warning for. Oh, somebody's in this. I know somebody. I'm gonna text them right now.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Burrito? Where's Burrito? Right now. Oh, at Burrito, you have a tornado warning. Um, so if you're in
If you
Arley,
live in live in Albemarle, Baden, and Adequate, Aquadale, get in your safe space now.
oh, a new tornado warning for Florida as we speak. This is for Interchetchen, and that's it. And
Interlochen,
and
Island Grove,
Hog Valley,
Nakusa.
Hog Valley. This is for another 24 minutes. So if you're in any of these, stay in your shelters for about half an hour.
All right, he may actually want to be observer for that, but I'm gonna check that Albemarle storm.
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
I have a friend. I have a friend in that.
I do too. Burrito.
Yeah.
We're both friends with him.
See, today may not be like you may be like, oh, there's not gonna be a tornado in my town, or oh, this won't affect me.
You just don't know.
Even if you live, yeah, I don't live anywhere near this, and this storm system is now affecting me.
All right, Myrtle Beach North Myrtle Beach tornado warning has been allowed to expire.
Yes, it did.
So we no longer have a tornado warning near Myrtle Beach. Um, but that doesn't mean, oh, the tornado warning's gone. Let me just, I don't have to pay attention to the weather anymore. That's not true. They can reissue it, especially if you're
Wait
in
for another
Myrtle,
couple of minutes.
especially for Myrtle Beach, as there's gonna be cells that are coming up from the Atlantic Ocean, from like
Yeah,
George,
Myrtle Beach, you're not out of the clear just yet.
Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, Georgetown. You guys are not out of the clear yet. Stay weather aware. Also, people in the Outer Banks, you're up next after the Piedmont of North Carolina gets hit. You guys are gonna be next. People in Virginia Beach, you guys are also gonna be next. Richmond, it's coming. Be weather aware. You know, severe thunderstorm warnings about um, 56 miles away to your west. So doesn't mean you can just throw it out the roof and say, nope, no tornado warnings for me. I'm not in a tornado watch. No need to worry. No, you do need to have an alert system ready just in case, because you're just outside of that tornado watch. So you could get a stray
Wait,
tornado
Myrtle.
warning.
I thought Myrtle Beach was in the tornado watch.
Oh, I'm talking about Richmond, North Carolina.
Yeah. You mean Richmond, Virginia?
I meant Richmond, Virginia. Yes. Um.
All right. My velocity and correlation coefficient aren't working, but there is a hook echo over Albemarle right now. If you live in Baden, if you live in Albemarle, make sure you have a source of communication with the National Weather Service, and make sure you are in an interior room with preferably the lowest level you can find.
All right, we just got a new MD for Florida. Let me try to read it because there's so many alerts that I cannot read it. Ugh. Just let me read the dang thing. Why? Do you not want me to read this alert? Okay, let me just turn off special marine warnings real quick. Alerts. Uh, hydro, right? No, it's not under hydro. It's right there.
And
Um,
even if you live on just the edge, like Albemarle is on the edge, Aquadale is on the edge, Baden is not like directly in the center, but similar, close to the edge.
all
Just
right.
because you don't live directly, like just because you live on the sides of it, tornadoes can rapidly change direction.
That's why they do what are these shapes called?
Entire polygon.
Polygon. Because if you are anywhere inside if you get an alert, you are in a chance of getting hit by this tornado.
If the tornado is on the ground. We currently have 5 tornado warnings, all of which are radar indicated. That doesn't mean anything. Treat it as if there's a tornado warning.
Um, I haven't even checked chat. Um, if you are new, we are dealing with a. I think this is classified as a tornado outbreak now, right?
How many confirmed tornadoes have we had? Have
Uh,
we had 6 confirmed tornadoes? today.
I know we at least had like 3 or 4 in parts of Florida, I'm pretty sure.
You had to have 6 to be a tornado outbreak.
So it's almost one. So we had one in
But
Georgia, we had that one in Panama City. Actually, we had
we
like,
had it confirmed. We had it confirmed in Texas, 2 near Panama City. I think this is a full-fledged, multi-state tornado outbreak.
yeah. Oh,
I'm not gonna say it is because I'm not 100% on that.
but if we get more than like 2 or 3 more tonight, it's definitely,
We need 3 more confirmed
it's,
because we cannot include that. What? Georgia. We cannot include that because that was a false report.
no, I know, not that one. There was a different one. It was near Douglas, Georgia. There's a tornado report from a emergency management. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a new tornado watch for southern Florida soon.
All right. This is this going south? That is that going southeast? That Albemarle south?
Huh?
An update made it look like it was going southeast.
It could be.
Let me check right on that. That would be like a Gerald moment. All storms going northwest except for Gerald that went and all storms were going northeast except for Gerald, which went southwest.
Mr. Top Fan was covering it this morning, pretty much all throughout the school day. He said there was more than 6 easily confirmed tornadoes, so
Would he consider this a tornado outbreak?
yes, he said that. Mr. Top Fan said, yes, this can be called a tornado outbreak. Um,
All right, so TCLT is not a good radar. What radar are you using on Radar Omega?
I'm using the one right in that almost got hit by right north of North Myrtle Beach,
All right,
unless it's down.
that can't cover. Okay, if you live in Sumter, go ahead and get your safe space because this tornado warning, if it continues, will be right over Sumter.
Oh,
So be prepared to get into your safe space.
for the one that Burrito is in, I'm using the Raleigh radar.
Raleigh.
Yeah. I don't get why Charlotte, North Carolina doesn't have a good radar. They're a major city, so you would think they should have a pretty dang good radar.
All right, new tornado warning. See, while we're covering all these, there's a tornado warning just north of Tampa.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. My
Are you using KRAX or TRDU?
I am using, what radar is this? The one in the city of,
You said
I'm,
you were using Raleigh. On
oh,
Raleigh's radar, we're using the north or south radar.
I only have one radar in Raleigh. Oh, they have a
There's two.
I'm using the main one, not the stupid terminal radar.
Oh, so you're using the one down in Clayton, the KRAX.
Yes. I don't know their
All right.
names. I'm just gonna say the towns that they're in.
Albemarle, the rotation is over you.
Um, I'm gonna cover that new tornado warning for Florida because it's actually in a very, very populated area.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
Oh, there's actually some pretty a good rotation near Tarpon Springs. If you're in Tarpon Springs, heads up. Here's a good example of it being on. Actually, there could be 2 areas in here. One near Tarpon Springs and one near Royal Stewart Arm. There could be 2 small areas of rotation. So that just shows you. Here's a good example of that. It doesn't have to be in the smack dab center of the tornado warning. And we could have another one down near, coming towards St. Pete down there, so just keep an eye on that one.
All right, there's a TVS about to enter the tornado warning. There's strong rotation and what looks like a couplet. Oh my
Which
gosh.
which storm?
Entering spring late tornado warning. North of Fayetteville. The tornado warning has been canceled. We live in Spring Lake. Nope, it's back up. Tornado warning has been reissued for Spring Lake, but this now includes Rayford, Silver City, Duroc, and Balmore as another group of potentially tornadic cells are heading in your direction.
I'm watching this one. I'm watching the one down in near Tampa. So I had my music teacher, who I take guitar with, who teaches me guitar, has a beach house down here near in this warning. She's up here though, so
Here,
but
look at your DMs. I'm sending you a screenshot of what I'm looking at. That yellow is concerning me just a slight, but we still have 4 tornado warnings. 2 of them are in Florida, 2 are in North. Okay, Albemarle, you can, with this next update, you should be able to leave your safe space within 5 minutes. If you live in Baden, stay in your
yep,
safe space.
there we go. They just shrank it.
Albemarle, you are good to go in the next 5 minutes. Baden, stay in your safe space.
And also, we still have a tornado warning storm in northern Florida. It's for inter. Hold on, let me pronounce it. Interlachen. Headed
Interlock.
toward um, headed towards Palatica.
Yeah, Albemarle, you are free to go in the mix. Wait till 2:50, and then you can leave your safe space. So in half a minute, you guys are free to go.
Well, since they're in Eastern time, 3:50.
Yeah, 3:50.
2:50 if you're watching from Central time. But you shouldn't be because you're in North Carolina. But
Anybody could be watching this though.
yeah, I know that. But if you're in if you're in uh that town, get out
Albemarle.
at
Albemarle.
yeah, I can't pronounce the
Or
town
is it
name.
Ablemarle? Yeah, if you're in Ablemarle, you're. I'm gonna call it all good in Ablemarle. Are you?
Albemarle, I can agree with that. Close enough.
If you live in Baden, make sure you're still in your safe space, as
Um,
there is no rotation, which the National Weather Service has decided to continue this tornado warning.
um, and if
Alright, I'm informing my friend he's now in the all clear.
what?
I'm informing my friend he's now in the all clear.
All right. Also,
See?
just because we're not talking about you guys up here in Virginia, you guys still have um a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Virginia, including Clarksville, South Boston, all the way to Farmville and Cumberland. So that still means get inside and away from windows.
If you live in Lancaster, and if you live in if you live in Lancaster County, make sure you're not driving because we want you to turn around. We don't want you to drown. There have been 2 instances of law enforcement, like in Buford and in Lancaster. There's law enforcement confirmed flooding. Those are in South Carolina.
Oh, we could have an area of rotation coming into Seminole, Florida, near Tampa. So you have to watch that one. Um,
I've been slowly watching this area.
yeah, as this area is coming ashore, we are getting more and more couplets starting to form as we get closer to the shoreline. So,
Tornado warning continues for Interlochen, and there's a
yes.
green TVS, and it's gone. But there's still rotation.
So current states that are being having some sort of
Okay,
alert are pretty much anywhere from Virginia to North Carolina to South Carolina. Georgia's about to be done with it, but they still have alerts. And South Florida, you guys are up next in that fire zone. Like Orlando, Lakeland, Tampa, you guys need to be watching.
okay, so he was never actually in the tornado. I guess his town's big enough that he was just on the outskirts of the warning. Which, even if you're in the outskirts, you want to be in your safe space, just in case. Okay, there's tight rotation directly over Palm Harbor.
Palm
If you live in
Harbor.
Palm Harbor, Kerr,
Yep.
Curlew, East Lake, Citrus Park, Keystone, and Tarpon Springs, make sure you go to a lowest level. Make sure you're in an interior room. A basement would be preferable. If you don't have one of those, interior room's fine. Like Brandon Hall says, you survive tornadoes on purpose. You don't survive them on accident.
Um,
Alright, I hope that's all you need help with, as I'm about to start my own live.
I mean, we can stay on the call.
And I was going to start a live on Twitch.
Ah,
If you want to be my, Andy Hill, you're more than welcome.
yeah. Um, I'm probably gonna be ending my
Alright,
stream at 4 p.m. So then because I have to go somewhere at 4, so
I am
6 minutes.
logging off.
All right. Oh, new tornado warning for Jacksonville Beach and and Pondera Springs Fruit Cove.
If I see that.
Um,
If you live in Jacksonville Beach, if you live in Sawgrass, Fruit Cove, Ponte Vedra Beach, Atlantic Beach, you are now under a tornado warning.
all right, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for St. Pete, Florida. That is for tornado possible and 60-mile-per-hour winds.
St. Pete?
Yes, St. Pete, Florida.
Where's St. Pete?
Florida.
What county is it in?
St. Pete County.
There's St. Johns County.
It's right near Tampa. It's right near like Tampa. It's on that peninsula near Tampa.
Yeah, this has been a concerning looking storm the entire time we've been talking about it. If you, if possible, take shelter in an interior room and avoid windows. If you're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to a close, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. That even means if there's a tornado warning and you're in the middle of nowhere but a ditch, put yourself in that ditch face laying down.
Always protect your head. That's the most important part.
Yes, and make sure you are not under an overpass. I hope people know that by now. People didn't know that last year, and last year was not a good year for tornadoes.
Um,
I'm going back to that Jacksonville Beach uh, cell because that's looking rather frightening.
oh, just south of Jacksonville.
Oh, there is a tornado vortex signature. Strong rotation. Just
Oh
south of
yeah,
Fruit Cove.
actually, it looks like it's just over Fruit Cove.
If you live in
Uh,
Fruit Cove, this is your warning. This is your warning call. Get to shelter immediately.
Same as in Jacksonville Beach and Ponte Verde Beach. You
Durbin,
guys,
Sawgrass. This is the real deal. This is a tornado warning. The only upgrades could be if it got confirmed, and they're still continuing it as radar indicated. We can up in half a minute. As of right now, there is no debris. Is that a debris ball? I can't really tell. I doubt it. But all
so
right, I'm logging off.
we're getting
See if weather
flooding.
maps.
Yeah, we're getting some flooding reported out of Alamare over here from a creek overflowing its banks from one of our friends who live down there. Okay, that's tornado warning in Panama in Tampa will expire in 1 minute exactly. But that doesn't mean get out of your shelters immediately. Um, um, Alrighty, so we have a few more minutes left on this stream. We just got a new tornado warning for um, Panaca, Sumsera, Fruitland, Northside, Crescent City, Waukesha. So all those areas in Florida, I'm probably not pronouncing them 100% right, but in those regions, you need to be into your shelters. And we, at the same time, we just got a new tornado warning just south of Fayetteville for St. Paul's, Parkton, Renert. So while I am gone, um, I will be leaving the stream up and running, but I will not be talking. But I will have viewing the entirety of the severe tornadic potential area on MRS um, on MRS radar. So alright, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna just mute myself and put it on MRS radar.